to attract the Capricorn man? The first thing you have to do is an overachiever. Tell him about your goals, what you want to do in life. Tell him that, you're working on these goals, your 5-year plans. He'll really be interested in that. That if you're an entrepreneur, let him know something about that. Like if you're a career woman or trying to move up in the company, he will really love your ambition and love your tenacity to want to succeed. That's something that'll really excite him. Be very now, okay. The Capricorn man is not into a relationship that is a casual relationship when he's serious. He's interested in something long-term, interested in that foundation, building up some type of foundation. So all the one-night stands, all the hit and miss relationships, he's not into. When he's really serious, he's into a woman that respects herself, respects her body, and is wanting to have that family type of dynamic. So with him, what you have to do is say, you know what? I'm not into casual relationships. I'm into something more serious. I want something more serious. And he would love that you are even willing to lose him in your life in order to have that, because, to come off that strong, not what many women will do, telling a person what they want from the front door. He's a very slow mover, so he's going to really appreciate that you value yourself, and he'll know that he can trust you with his heart because you value yourself, and nobody else can come in and just sweep you off your feet and take you away. Acknowledge his strengths. Okay. So if something that the Capricorn man is good at is if he's very intelligent, because they are a very intelligent sign. If he's very intelligent, just acknowledge things that he's telling you and try to implement things. Tell him that you're going to be implementing some things in his life. There are some things that he knows and he's telling you about that you had no idea. You're like, so amazed that he's so smart. It's, oh my goodness. Wow. You are very intelligent. I can't believe I never knew that, stuff like this. It'll really it'll really attract him and make him think that he's coming into your life for a reason and he can help you in your life. It is unwise to flirt with the Capricorn man excessively, to just be laying it on too thick. It's better to talk to him and get to know him versus, making a lot of innuendos about, being, he make you seem a little bit too promiscuous. Okay. He doesn't want that. He doesn't want anything that is so easily acquired because he feels like anybody can acquire it. All right. Be very modest, proper in the way that you dress. Dressing conservatively, because you can be sexy but conservative. Dress conservatively as if you are going out into the world demanding respect. Covered up, whether you're dressing up or down. Make sure that you have some modesty about it. And also smell nice, okay? Make sure you have good, nice smelling perfume, something that is not too heavy, but it's a good smell, something that that goes well with your body chemistry, okay? Also your breath. Make sure your breath is fresh. Capricorn men are into, fresh breath when they're talking to you or they come close to you or anything like that. If they can smell your breath, it really turns them off. They don't look over it and say, okay, well, maybe this person just ate or anything like that. They're more critical when it comes to that, and they just like fresh breath. With the Capricorn man, a slow approach is what is recommended. You'll need to get to know him first, or more importantly, he'll get to know you first. What that means is that he is trying to investigate you. He's trying to figure you out. So while you're thinking that you are getting into his brain, he's basically trying to figure out how much you know. A Capricorn man will only take you out if he is, semi-serious about you, meaning that he feels like there is something more to you. Otherwise, you'll be at home all the time, or he won't offer to take you anywhere to on a date or anything like that. He'll want to do something at home. He'll want to bring you to his house. He'll put up little effort. Now, if he's interested in you, he'll ask you out. He'll ask you to go somewhere with him, or ask you to hey, you want to go out to lunch or you want to go here? If not, it'll be a situation at first where you can really feel him out, because he'll just want to sit in the car, or he'll just want to stand outside or something like that with you. He won't invite you anywhere. It'll be a home relationships, or something secluded where nobody else is around, getting you by yourself. Okay. Not trying to show you off to the world. So pay attention to that. Are you going out or are you staying in? Don't be put off initially if he seems a little distant and removed, perhaps even a little cold, okay? The Capricorn man isn't giving everything he can give because he's trying to really figure out if you're worth it, okay? He's very when it comes to his emotions, he's very selfish when it comes to giving all of his emotions. Okay. So it may seem like he's not giving you enough. You're pulling at straws, or you're grasping at straws when it comes to him, but it's not that. He has to feel comfortable. And once he feels comfortable with you, this will all change. He will start telling you more about him and talking about things that are deepest and nearest to his heart, but not at first. At first, you're on the surface, and you're going to stay on the surface until he feels completely comfortable with you. And how you can make him feel comfortable with you is not pry or pressure him to tell everything at once. Okay. Don't expect for a Capricorn man to just throw it all out on the table. He's going to be very reserved at first, and he wants you to be mysterious as well. How you can get him to open up? Just acknowledge that, or you can say, you know what? I think that there's a lot of different things in your life that you have overcome. And I don't know what this is. It's something about you that's so strong. And I know that you've beat all odds. Stuff like that will make him be like, yeah, I have. I want to tell you about those things. You understand what I mean? He'll start wanting to open up a little bit more because he can feel that you can feel that he actually overcame a lot. And now it is, now that he's overcome it, he wants to tell you how and validate your feelings on him being so strong, and this man who's able to face head to head all odds. If you're on a date with a Capricorn man, don't be afraid to talk about your work, okay? Don't be afraid to tell him how your job is, talk about your boss, talk about your coworkers. He will actually give you advice on how to strategize in your work where y'all on a date, talking and conversing. You can bring work. You can what is it saying about bringing work home? He's the type of man that you can bring work home to him, or you can bring work on a first date with him. Okay. It will not, make him feel like, oh, why is she talking about this and not about me? He wants to hear and he wants to know more about you. He's trying to learn you. When you talk about work, don't just talk about what you did at work today, or talk about what problems you're having at work. Also talk about how you want to, if you're not getting along with your boss, you can ask him advice on what would you do in this situation? Or a coworker, would you tell the boss about this situation? What would you do? And he would actually give you advice on what you need to do to get out of that situation, or to make it a more peaceful environment for you. It'll be something he might tell you, something that happened in his work life that will help you along your way. Although a Capricorn man moves very slow at first in picking the right woman that he wants in his life, the reason why he's very cautious about this is because he not only wants a relationship to be about success, he wants them to be successful, okay? And anything he feels that he's rushing into, in the past, he may have had situations in the past where he rushed into something and it didn't work, obviously, because now his interest is you, or your interest is him, So it may not have worked out. It may have been a situation where it broke his heart and it wasn't long lasting. So with that, he will want something that is going to last a lifetime, that is going to last a duration of his life and yours, that you guys can actually build on. He doesn't want that hit and miss type of relationship. He's looking for something more. So in that, they say that the tortoise and the hare, the tortoise is the one end up winning the race. So that's basically what happens with him. So it's okay. It's okay to move slow with him, because this will be a wonderful relationship between you and this man. This man, will enjoy getting to know you and know more about you. He will let you speak and also he will tell you a little bit more about himself once he feels comfortable. Okay. He is a strong, considerate, good man. And he can also be a good father. Okay. So he can be a good dad if you, once he has that foundation with you, of course, he can be a very good father, to his children. When it comes to intimacy, a Capricorn man can be the type of man that will want to manifest love with you. He wants to actually love you, and he may even do that by any means possible. When it comes to texting you sweet messages, he loves to text. He loves to, reach out to you, maybe even on a daily basis, but he wants to make sure that when he reaches out to you that you're also doing the same for him. He doesn't want to have a one-sided type of relationship. Okay, when it comes to money, when it comes to what he spends on you, he wants to make sure that you're doing the same thing. So match him where he is. If he's texting you, text him back. If he's doing something for you financially, do something back for him. He wants to see that the relationship is reciprocal and that you both are doing for each other. When you guys are, when he's going out of his way to please you in the way of love, or intimacy, do the same for him. Okay. If he buys you a gift, appreciate it. Talk about how much you appreciate it. Acknowledge that he's done it for you, and it will make him do more, okay? But he never wants a one-sided relationship. Trust me, ladies, he doesn't want that. If he feels like he has a relationship where he's always reaching out to you, or he's always coming on to you, or he will let you know. He will let you know how he feels about that. One thing about a Capricorn man can be a great catch, okay? If you want something grounded, if you want something stable, if you want a man that's going to be with you in the long run. He's not the one that will get rid of the relationship very easily. He's one that'll stick in there even when it's tough, okay? He'll stick in there. Even with some people who are estranged from a Capricorn man, there's still some type of link that they have with him, okay? There's still something about him, or some type of, he's never gone forever, so just be aware of that from any of his past relationships, okay? There's still something that that could possibly bring them together, because he doesn't want to really hurt. Unless he's completely hurt, that's when he'll go in, but he really doesn't want to hurt anyone's feelings, okay? So he will never really, you will have to get rid of him first, okay? He will sulk, he will be in his feelings, but it's easy to get a Capricorn man back. So this is a great, like I said, this is a great match for anyone who's seeking out a Capricorn man. It'll be a slow moving process, but it'll be a process that is worth it, because he will be something that's strong, confident, lover that you've been looking for. Okay. You've been looking for this type of man. This is a good one to want in your life. It's a good man to have as a sturdy, stable foundation. Good luck, ladies, in capturing a Capricorn's man heart. You have your work cut out for you, but it's well worth it.